Market soko gani na tayari nishakutoka kwa soko like this Nairobi street. Welcome to Outrageously Sharon, where we talk about life, motherhood, my experiences, and a whole lot of positive vibes. Yes, yes, yes. And please don't forget to subscribe. What's good, country people? How you doing? Hope you've been fine. Hope you've been okay, man. I feel like I've been greeting you guys in a kawaida way, and this thing is getting boring and tedious and monotonous. Well, let me tell you, we are learning and we are growing, okay? So that's the change in the mood, in the vibes. I feel like I've been too obvious, you know, like, hi guys, how you doing? Okay, today we're starting it all different, okay? Thank you guys for tuning into my channel again. We are at Jonathan Okello Studios, which is on View Park Towers on 10th floor, and the person behind that video is Odera Visuals. Please guys, like, put your handles there, okay? Henry, let's get your handles there so like people would know how to reach out to you guys. Thank you so much, you guys. If you want to shoot your content, they do it here at very affordable prices. They have a beautiful studio. So guys, I don't even know why you're still recording things on your phone with 720 megapixels here. And we have 4K quality. My friend, jipange, talk to them. You can talk to them, they're good people. All right, and I have new subscribers, man. Thank you so much for subscribing.
Subscribe.
Yes, I mean, you always come in with the verbs for subscribe.
Yeah, one day, subscribe.
I love that energy, mad energy. So if you're new here and you're a new subscriber, thank you so much. I really love the energy that you guys are putting in. So please, tell your friends to tell your friends to tell your friends that there's this girl who is trying to make it here in life and she needs those subscriptions, okay? All right, guys. Enough of that. If you are a returning subscriber, asante sana, you know I got mad love for you. Na kama uja subscribe mpaka saa hii na hii saa yote, what are you waiting for? Like, I've greeted you people with so much energy. You should have subscribed by now. I'm waiting. Now, anytime now would be good. Okay. Aya, sawa, I'm here with gentlemen. Woo. Oh my God, yes! I love the energy. Well, I'm here with Damian again. This is his second time here. This is his second time here. Hi, yes. Damian.
Hi.
How you doing?
Hi.
So good to have you here. I love. If you haven't watched our episode with Damian on the Valentine's edition.
Yeah.
Yo. Mad love, man.
Mad love.
Yes, and we have Alon here.
Woo.
Yay! Hey, Sijamoa Yuchina, before you all come for me, he's Alon. Like, I was like, bro, tell me, how did this name come across? But he said his parents did not consult him. So here we are with our names. Oh, before I forget, I am Sharon, the owner of this channel.
I am Damian.
Yeah, Damian, please introduce yourself, gentlemen. Please.
Hi, everyone. It's good to be back again. Outrageously Sharon.
Yeah.
Is the handle.
Yes.
Subscribe. I'm so happy about today's topic. Let's do this, man.
Yes.
And I'm Alan. Also really excited about this topic. Don't just subscribe. Also remember to press that notification bell. Make sure you get notifications every time a video drops.
Guys, I'm having the right people on set today. Like, guys, thank you.
Thank you for having us.
I'm glad to have you. So, without further ado, let's get to the topic of this video. So, today we'll be talking about love languages, all right? And you guys are here because I want to hear your side of the story as men. And oh, by the way, wapenzi watazamaji, these men here are single, okay? If you want to, you can find them on those handles that are below the screen that you have just seen, okay? All right, without further ado, guys, I feel like we don't get enough conversations about what men desire and want in relationships.
True.
And most of the time we just overlook everything, you know, and most of the time we're like, if you're having great sex, then a man is really, you know, Like you're satisfied, you're good, you know.
Although it's not that that's wrong.
Oh, it's not that's wrong.
It's nothing wrong about that, but we can continue.
Wow. Okay, I love the energy you're putting in this. Thank you, Jesus, you're here. Oh my God, first of all, Valentine's was supposed to be here, but he broke his leg or knee and he couldn't make it. He had a doctor's appointment. Valentine would have loved to have you in this conversation. Quick recovery, and we hope to have you soon. So you said now that great sex is an issue, but I've read something somewhere today and it was asking people or men think that sex is the biggest issue in relationships. Like, do you think that that's right? Like, is sex a determinant of if your relationship is going to work out or not? Or there are other factors such as communication, time, such things? Like, what do you value in your relationships? Now that I'm talking to single men. Tell me. Who wants to go first?
I can go first.
Please.
I think for me, yes, sex is important.
Okay.
In a relationship. But it's not really the determinant of whether it will be like a healthy relationship or not.
Okay.
Because at some point, okay, maybe in the beginning, sex will actually be really important.
Maybe in the beginning.
But sometimes, as you keep staying with this person, you also want something more. So probably you don't want a lot of drama. You want that peace of mind. You want someone who supports you. You want someone who has a vision. So these other factors come in place.
All right.
And I feel like, okay, when you actually talk about relationships, they become very important. I think when you talk about feelings and all that,
very true.
It's a different story.
Damien.
Man, I agree with you. Sex is very good.
Oh my God.
Sex is very good.
Why are men so cliche?
We're not cliche. Sex is good, but besides the sex, we have to look at other factors.
Okay.
Yeah. When you remove the sex from the picture, what else are you offering?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So if you're not offering any other thing apart from sex, I don't think me and you have a place.
So let me ask you guys, if, for example, you found this girl who's everything and, you know, you guys are, like, she's the real deal, but she's like, yo, we're not having sex until marriage. How would it be for you guys?
I don't know for Alan.
I think
I asked you guys. Bro, I dead silence. Pin drop silence. No?
for me, I'd suggest we stay as friends.
Okay.
Until when
She's
that marriage time comes
enough.
in, then we can meet during the wedding day and proceed. But
Hey.
now let's just stay friends.
Guy machos wasichana hapa ni ngumu nani.
Personally, I wouldn't want to die in a boring sex relationship.
But just because someone is not having sex with you at the beginning of the relationship doesn't mean they're not good in bed.
And now you see, now we have to wait until that time
To find out. You don't want to get married and the sex is work.
Yeah, and then the sex is work, and then now I have to look for sex somewhere else,
But,
you know.
but don't you feel like, I don't know, men say that you can teach about sex. Yo guys, this is not the topic for this video, but we will come back with this sex topic another day. So let's talk about your love language. What communicates love to you? Like when you're dating someone, is it the communication? Is it them giving you time? Is it them gifting you? Like, what's your love language?
Okay, my most important love language is quality time.
Quality time.
Yeah.
I like that.
Because I believe when you have quality time with somebody, one, you get to know more about them.
Yeah.
For example, and then now the rest of the things come.
Follow, yeah.
Yeah, like for example, once I spend time with you, I know what gifts you like.
Okay.
If you're a gift person, I'll get to know.
Yeah.
Then
very true.
acts of service.
Acts of service, yes.
I'll get to know like this is what they like me to do for them.
Yeah.
You know? So quality time comes at the
First,
top.
at the top for you. What about you, Alan?
For me, I'm not very certain.
Okay.
Especially now that you've removed great sex from being one of the languages. But if I work with what people usually refers to the love language.
Love language, yes.
I wouldn't be very sure. I also value quality time.
Okay.
But
You're not
by quality time, I don't mean that I want us to spend all the time
too much
together.
time together.
Yeah, I'd actually prefer if I don't like we don't see each other for like a while. But then on that one day that we've decided, or that one time,
that's when everything happens.
Not everything happened, but at that point, it's you and me. It's no other distractions.
Oh my! I love this because you guys are like you're like on two separate spectrums, which is really good for this conversation. So, wow, that is very unique. Wow. In short, you don't need a girl who's clingy. You need someone who has their own life, but when we come together, we can make it work out.
Yes. Yeah.
I love that. So, in terms of quality time, now that you are the quality time type of person, and I think you've dated before, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I know you've dated. We've had that discussion before. So let me ask you guys, how do you feel when you're talking to your woman and she's busy on phone or text, and like you're either telling her how your day was or whatever, you're just sharing, you're having a conversation, but she's on her phone and you're like, wait, I'm talking to you and you're on your phone. And she's like, no, I can hear you, like I can multitask. Do you find it disrespectful? Or are you okay as long as she's listening? Do you get offended by her being on phone when you guys are having a conversation?
For me, I don't think I mind it.
Okay.
But it's probably because if I did, it would be also unfair to the other person. Because I'm also very multitasking.
Oh, so you don't mind it?
Yeah, I don't mind it.
Yeah.
Damien?
I think best, depending on the conversation, I actually mind.
Okay. Yeah.
Depending on the conversation. Because for one, I won't be telling how my day is. Like sometimes you want to get home, just talk to somebody.
Yeah.
And then they're all over their phone, talking to other people. You know, it feels off.
Feels like they're putting you off. Yeah.
So
I'm guilty.
I'll want maybe you spend some time kidog, and then maybe when I'm doing my own things and you're doing your own things, you can go back to your phone.
All right. Yeah. So you have an issue and he doesn't have an issue. Okay, I love this. I love where we're going with this. Let's jump to communication. How do you feel when your girl isn't talking to you for days?
Okay.
When she just goes, for days. She's just quiet.
For days, that is a red flag. It means something is off.
Yeah.
And one, there's something I need to do. There's something I've done. So we need to actually communicate. That is very wrong.
So you feel, oh, I like that.
In the context of that question, is she silent or is she ignoring you?
Either or.
So if it's about being silent, on my end I also don't mind. So we can be silent. But if it's ignoring, no, there's a problem there.
Wait, what's that on Nairobi? Apa, it's hot, eh? Allah. Okay. Allah.
No, because sometimes people can actually get quite busy. So you shouldn't get offended if
Don't
that's
you
like the reason.
think that if they mean that much to you, they will they will make an attempt to talk to you no matter how busy they are? Because I'm this person, I feel like you can't be too busy for me. Allah. How?
But let me tell you.
Guys, tell us, has someone ever told you they were too busy to talk to you? Like, did someone ever tell you, oh, I was too busy today, I wasn't able to? Like, what type of business? Like,
Third wave.
That's the third wave of Corona. I am the third wave of that relationship. By the way, if someone tells you they were too busy to talk to you, Joe Mefika, third wave of that relationship. Like, that relationship is dying. Like, just look for another man or woman.
But let me tell you, Alan, if your woman is not talking to you or ignoring you, she's definitely talking to somebody.
Oh,
these people.
If she's ignoring gender, then yes.
This gender.
Shit. Like, have you ever thought about it that way? Probably if she's not talking to you, she's talking to somebody else. Or you really don't care?
I actually don't really care.
Bro. Allah. But that's the one I'm misusing a lot. Guys, hey, Alon, my friend. What's made you that
I think
tough?
it's because we are talking about time. No, it's because on my end I'm actually quite busy. Sometimes I can really, and it's not that I couldn't really like get 5 minutes to talk to you, but getting those 5 minutes will disorient me from what I was doing. And if I change my focus, it's a whole different story.
Yo, I'm just saying, in those 5 minutes, or how many hours? We work for 8 hours or 9 hours. You can
Some work
spare
for 16.
okay. Some
Work for
16. 16. All right. Yeah, 16 hours. It's okay. You can get a minute to drop me a WhatsApp text in your 16 hours.
No, I probably will, and you'll probably respond immediately. But
Yeah.
then before I answer back, it's going to be a while.
Oh my God! Now I think I get why you're single. Cause ay. How do you feel about your women shutting down? Like, yeah, we could be together, but yo, I'm not just talking to you. Like, we're just there, but I'm just like, ay, who you, Damien? I'm just off. How do you feel like when women shut down and they don't let you know why they're actually shutting down?
The problem is when
Yeah.
you shut down and don't tell me
Yeah.
what the problem
What
is.
if you don't ask?
I'll probably ask myself.
Yeah, I also will ask.
Wow, okay.
Unless you agree on something. Yeah.
You'll ask, yeah?
Yeah.
So shutting down really doesn't go well with you guys, right?
It's okay. Once you tell me the problem, I'm experiencing A, B, C, D, and I need some time alone. Like, I'll understand because personally, I do that a lot of times. So I shut down. I just chill, like.
Jamaneni. So in that time of chilling, you don't want conversations. You just give me my time.
No.
For how long can it go? Is it a day or like is it long? Do you shut down?
Probably, and then after you smile at me, I'm back.
Okay.
I can't remember an instance.
The last
I've
time
actually
you
shut down.
did shut
I
down.
don't think it's a thing for me.
Are you guys open? Are you vulnerable? Do you say when you're sad to your partners? Are you vulnerable?
I do.
How vulnerable have you ever gotten in your relationship? Have you ever cried?
I've not cried in the context of the relationship.
Have you ever cried?
I've felt very sad, but I've never.
No, you've never cried.
Yeah.
And like, are you guys open and vulnerable in your feelings? Like, you don't have to get to the point of crying, but like, are you vulnerable to your partner? Like, would you just be like, I just need a hug right now?
I've had so many days like that. So
And have you said it?
yes, I have.
Love it.
Me too.
Ooh, I think we're getting somewhere in this conversation. Progress. I love the fact that you guys are vulnerable and open because there's this thing about toxic masculinity where unakufa kimwanaume, you can't even tell your woman your heart, or you feel betrayed by something, or you just feel like things are not working out at work, or your business is just melting into your emotions and just being vulnerable. And I like that you guys are vulnerable. That's really cute.
I am very.
Now you're very Damien. Oh my God. Now let's talk about touch as a love language.
Yeah.
How do you people feel about being touched? I know that. Okay, first of all, will you walk with your girl in a mall while holding hands, or even in town?
Personally, I would.
You would?
Yeah.
Hey, Damien is the helpless romantic, guys. Then he is the man. Like, no, you're both men, but him is we'll get a name for him for this episode. And guys, tell us what he is down on the comment section.
Yeah, I also don't mind.
You don't mind,
Yeah,
but
we can.
would you? Like, do you? For the girls you've dated, have you held their hands in public?
Yeah, I've actually done that so many times. I find myself just doing it.
Okay, I wouldn't say I find myself doing it. But if she does it, I wouldn't.
You wouldn't be like,
Yeah.
don't hold my hand. What if she spanked you like in public? Like, you know, there's that kind of, it's a sexy spank.
Yeah.
But like, oh, that's my man. How do you feel about that?
No problems.
No problem?
No problem.
Oh,
Do it, baby.
okay. I was about to say something really bad. So, you guys respond to touch positively?
Yes.
Like if she touched your head and she was like, when you guys are just like anywhere and she
Yeah.
was like massaged you guys would be good.
I'll be fine.
Oh,
I'll be very fine.
you'd be like, yeah, she's
do
proud
it.
of me.
You do actually do it more.
Even more. Okay, so now that we've this.
But you know, there's that other element of where you're being touched even when it's not necessary.
When is it not necessary to touch
For
your
example, like some ladies are just all over you sometimes, even in public when it's not necessary.
No, I think what he's trying to say is she's becoming too touchy in public.
In public.
When there are other ladies seeing him.
Oh yes. Because I feel like
that
that's
is
when
not
you
the
have
problem.
a problem. Because when a girl is being touchy-feely and there are other women around there and you're feeling like, "Hey babes, you stop."
Anaribu market.
Anaribu market.
Hey, kuna kuharibu market.
Hey, market soko gani na tunaribisha kutoka kwa soko. Like this streets, this Nairobi streets.
The streets are not safe.
And that's what I kind of have a problem with, cause like, when you guys will sit here and say, oh yes, it's okay, like you can be touchy-feely, but if we're out in a club or if we're out having brunch somewhere like at Milan, like a place where there are potentials, you know, and I'm being all touchy-feely, you'll start acting funny.
No, but actually in hindsight,
Yeah.
when that happens, okay, you know, ladies are some weird creatures.
What?
When that
We are
happens,
weird. Hey, yani, maybe host to a channel nambia I'm weird. Hey, today I'm being bashed.
so
Okay.
you as a guy may think she's actually, okay, as she's marking the territory, you might think that the other ladies actually
Want my man.
are looking away.
Yeah.
But most ladies actually now want you more.
Yeah.
It's true, yeah. It's and it's funny, like when a married guy has a ring,
Yeah.
They go
that
for
is when like ladies are like,
Oh,
oh,
no.
I want
Mali
you.
fresh.
Yani mali safi, yani, you know. And then if he doesn't have a ring, you're like, who you? You know. But
Kama hakuna mtu ameona kitu
it's
kwake,
okay to mark your territory.
It's okay.
It's okay. But I feel like most of the
Whenever
time,
it's necessary.
when is it not necessary to mark your territory?
When there's no need for you to mark your territory.
When is that? When has it never been necessary for me to mark my territory as a woman?
You see, even as a woman, you have to have some level of confidence in your man. For example, you know, like, in as much as my man is... No.
After you guys call me this gender, this sounds of Pharaoh.
You see, like, for example, I wouldn't want, as a man, I wouldn't want to mark my territory all the time. I have confidence in my woman that, okay, I know, in as much as she's out there, I trust that she'll be fine. Like,
So let's put this in perspective. You've gone out, probably brunch or somewhere. Like, there's a social gathering, yeah? And your woman looks fine, like yo, Maka, you know. And she walks in, and then you just see gentlemen being like, whoa, that is fine, you know. And having her, maybe she's up and dancing and she's having a good time. Like, how do you guys feel about that? And you can clearly see, or other men walk up to her like, hi, what's up, how you doing? Can I get you a drink? Or hi, you're beautiful, you look so good. How do you guys feel about that? Like, are you proud? Yes, she's my woman. Or at that point you feel like, hey, now this is the time I need to man up and mark my territory. Like, I'm with this mama. How do you guys feel? That's a real case.
I think for me,
scenario.
I've not really been too deep into a relationship that to actually worry me. So I actually don't have an answer for that.
Damian.
this guy.
I think Corona has lasted longer than any relationship.
Any
they've
relationship.
had.
But it's true. Okay, for me, I'll want to say this. In that setup,
Yeah.
I'll mark my territory in that I'll do one or two things that actually shows this is my woman.
This is my woman.
But I won't spend my entire night trying to prove that this is my woman. You get?
Or the way as girls are like, hey,
yes.
Your head should not be looking there. It should be down here.
Exactly.
But then guys, it is so annoying. Like when you're talking for your man, and then you know we talk when we're like this. Because we're assuming your eyes are here.
Yeah.
Then we turn and your head is somewhere else. I'm like, bro.
This good has
I
already
have
been
sat
secured.
down before. No, I have sat down before. Like when I felt myself talking, then I look back, then you're not there. I'm like, Wait, I'm even giving you priorities that you don't even need. Let me sit my ass down, you know?
This good is already secure. Now let me look for others.
Hey, me ladies, by the way, I'm sorry for telling you these guys are single. They are single but not ready
We
for
are the
any
good singles.
relationship. No. How do you guys feel about providence in relationships? Like, in the relationships that you guys have been in, have you taken providence, like you providing for her seriously? Like her hair, her nails, you know, just taking care of your woman? Or you're those type of people, your girl just appears and she looks fine, you're like, oh, my girl looks fine. Do you feel like you...
As an obligation or as something you just wanted to
As
do?
a love language?
Yeah, I think I have. Not as an obligation, not that
Not
she
as an
expected me
obligation,
that
yeah,
you
but
need
she
to do.
did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I have, and think it's very important for a relationship because one, you're not like, this is my parent, this is my child.
Yeah.
It's a setup whereby you're partners.
Yeah.
And you have to one, take care of each other, and it's an act of service.
as
Yeah.
well.
So you do something nice to me, I do that. Like you buy me gifts, I buy you gifts. I think it's just proper that happens in a relationship.
How can women provide for men? How can we as women provide? Because it's a love language, yeah. Or does it only come in relationships whereby probably the woman is more financially stable than? Because when we talk about providence, we're talking about money. We're talking about catering for bills, paying for stuff, you know. Like, how can women do that? Or do you feel like that? How do you people take providence, like, in?
I think it's more of what Damien has said, because you're more of partners.
Yeah.
So it's a partnership. It's not about what you need to do and what the other person needs to do.
Okay.
I think when it gets to like you decided you're together and like in marriage, then you can like split stuff. So
Yeah.
maybe this person focuses on this person focuses on that.
Yeah.
But before you reach that point, I think it's more of just supporting each other. So just knowing that.
I got you.
Yes.
All right. How do you feel when women talk about your issues to third parties and strangers or in public when you are both present? Not like that I've gone and I've met Henry and I'm telling you, hey, Henry, you know Damien? No, me and Henry are here and you're here and we're like, by the way, let me tell you, hey, me, Damien, imagine, they just pour your dirty laundry in public. How do you guys feel about it? Has your dirty laundry ever been aired in public? Guys, please tell us. And how did you feel about it?
I feel it's somehow very wrong, especially when you come to the most intimate things about your relationship. It can be very wrong if you air our dirty linen in public. So it is very wrong. But when you're having other discussions, for example, if all of us were couples, we had couples around, maybe you want to talk about the things that you experience in your relationship, and then just compare notes.
What if you have a fetish that, or she has a fetish that you are not satisfying and she said it in public? How would that make you feel?
I will personally take it in the most... It's not right.
It's disrespectful.
Very disrespectful.
Yes, and it's just about the fetishes. I think anything that should be just
between the two of you, it should remain between the two of you.
Yeah.
So this thing of women just talking and saying stuff and, you know, complaining to other people about what's going on in your relationship really isn't right.
Yes, because it won't solve anything.
It won't solve it. The problem is us. If you're having a problem, let us discuss, me and you.
Okay.
If you want me to do it in another way, tell me, I need you to do this. This is how I feel when you do it to me like this.
So what I'm getting is you guys don't like women talking to other people about your relationships, but you men do it. Like when you're catering a woman or something and then you're like, she doesn't even do this, she doesn't even do this. You're like, how does this woman know all these things about me, you know?
Yeah.
And you haven't spoken to me about it.
Yes, I don't think it's an issue of who does it.
Okay.
Even if it's a guy who does it,
it's wrong. Yeah. I love that. I love that. So acts of service, what would you like your woman to do for you? Like, ni nini wanaume wanapenda wafanywe na wanawake ndio wasikie raha?
Mimi recently realized I like gifts. thing. I think it's something nice. It brings the oomph in the relationship.
Yeah.
And it makes you feel like this other person thinks
about you. Yeah, I get that.
So it's good if we gift each other.
Okay. So what I'm getting is you guys, ladies should understand what you like as a man, first of all. And Alan, you said you haven't discovered yet, which I think you should, because that way probably when you're getting into the relationship, you'll be more intentional about what you want from it and what you expect from the lady, right?
Yeah, I think it's more of just a learning process.
Yeah, it's a learning process. Even me, by the way, I just learned the other day my things that make me, my love language. I didn't know. But I'm learning. I'm learning. I know, but I don't want to share. Oh, yes. I love gifts too. And acts of service, like spoil me. Like subscribing.
And commenting.
And commenting, yes, and sharing. Yeah.
I also have, there's this other love language that you're not talking about, but I feel is very important.
Sorry, yes.
Words of affirmation.
Words of affirmation, yes. Oh my God. Yeah.
Because these are the things I think build people.
Yeah.
For example, I tell you look nice today. You have a very nice YouTube channel.
Oh, yes. Guys take such things for granted. And they words of affirmation.
Yeah.
That is true. That is true.
So I think we need to also just try and practice words of affirmation.
Yeah.
Appreciate your partner where they need to be appreciated. Encourage them when they are discouraged and things like that.
Guys, me, by the way, this discussion was, I had forgotten your words of affirmation, which is a very key thing in any relationship, by the way, because it's about encouraging your partner and telling them you're there, you're present, they can feel the effort you're putting and appreciate you for it. Yeah. So guys, please let us know what your love language is right below down in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to show us some love. It was amazing having both of you here.
Thank you for having us again.
To have you guys again and again. And tell us what you learned in this episode. Until next time, don't forget to hit that like button and that subscribe, share, notification bell. Whatever you need to do, do it. Until next time, thank you for watching. Adios.